Hey, what's going on? It's Michelle the Prophet. If you came across this video, this reading is for you. It is a pick a pal, pick a card video on what is next for you in store. What is some good news that you can look forward to in the recent months ahead. Thank you so much for clicking on my channel per usual. If you are a returning subscriber, hey friend. If you're new here, welcome. I hope these messages resonate. If you find that they do, check out my other videos. Those may resonate as well. We have 3 pals here. Pal 1 is a lady with a Hello Kitty chain. Pal 2 is, did I say pal 3? No, I think I said pal 1. Okay, pal 2 is a picture of like the back of a lady wearing like a pink jumpsuit. And then pal 3 is a picture of some baby fat pink heels. Okay, yeah, just choose whichever photo calls out to you the most, whichever one you like the most, and take what's for you, leave what is not for you, and we'll be good. Okay, that being said, all songs mentioned will be linked below, as well as other links if you would like to connect with me on other social medias. Thumbnails will be in the description below as well. Let me know in the comment section if and how this resonated, and also leaving a like will allow me to pick up on your energy. The more frequently you interact with my content and my page, the more frequently I am able to pick up on your energy, hence more resonant videos. All right, so that being said, I will see y'all in y'all section. Bye. Hi pal 1. If you chose this photo right here, this section of the video is for you. And we want to know for pal 1, what is some good news in store for pal 1? What does pal 1 have to look forward to? We have the 10 of Wands. So it's looking like whatever you've been putting work in, you will be reaping the repercussions for whatever it is that you have been doing. I'm hearing 10 months. So it's something that you could have been working on for the past 10 months. This could be anything. Like this could be like a workout routine, 10 weeks as well. If you, for someone also, if you spend the next 10 weeks like getting up and like working out, you're gonna see your results by the end of those 10 weeks. And then for some of y'all, 10 weeks ago you started something like a skincare routine, and you're gonna start seeing the results from that. Someone has been taking care of themselves and doing better for themselves all around. This could even be like 10 hours ago you decided to do it. It's something about the number 10 that is solidifying this for you. Something that someone has been working on that's like not easy. Like it's not easy, whatever it is that you've been doing. Like you haven't just been like half-assing your workout routine. Like you've been really putting in work for it. You're going to see the results from it. And that consistency over like this time frame of some sort of 10 time frame, like either 10 weeks, 10 days, you are solidifying your chances of seeing results. Okay, so whatever it is, if you know that you've been working out, or you know that you've been working on something career-wise, working on your goals, and you know that you've been staying consistent, you can expect to see the results for whatever that is very soon. Okay, so that's the good news. Like if you feel like something that you've been saying has been like falling on deaf ears, or your prayers has been falling on deaf ears, Spirit is coming out to say that they have not, that they see your prayers, they see the work that you've been putting in, and you will see the results very soon. 10 of Pentacles, this is all about working on yourself. This is all about like literally planting seeds and watching them grow. All right, so this is something that has been very difficult. So the good news is whatever it is that you've been working on at home, at school, for yourself, whatever it may be, you will be reaping the benefits of your labor very soon. So this is the good news, and it's going to be very relieving for you. Y'all know what y'all been working on better than I do, right? So we have the Page of Wands. Yeah, this is something that you've just done impulsively. Like if one day you just woke up and decided, I'm gonna go on a diet, or if it's like nothing like that, like you just decided like I want to start Pilates, or I want to, it's something that you started just impulsively. Like you just went cold turkey. Like I'm gonna stop smoking, I'm gonna start doing this. Spirit is wanting to let you know that this is going to pay off. Like whatever it is that you made room for in your life to enhance, this is finally going to pay off with the Five of Cups. This could also be like a healing journey. Like, I don't know, something that is just completing. Like you started with the Five of Cups, you took that chance, you worked on it. You could have had your doubts along the way because it's been hard. Like it's not something that was just easily granted to you, but that consistency is literally what's going to bring you what's like bringing you to like the fruits of your labor. Finally, I hear finally. So whatever it is that you've been expecting to hear, this could be like 10 job applications, like whatever it is. Like just think like whatever it is in your life that you have been wanting to work on, that you've been wanting to enhance. Now I hear adhere, but yeah, whatever that is, you're going to be receiving it. Like the universe is fine. It's like ready for you. It's like, now I'm hearing like a microwave thing. Like you put something in the microwave and you've been waiting on the outcome. You've been waiting to hear like that ding, and it's ready. Like this manifestation is ready for you. Okay, so what's the good news? What's next for Pal 1? What is next? Whatever it is that you feel like you've been lacking, where you feel like God or the universe has not been returning, has not been answering your prayers on this thing. It's not that like they've been ignoring you or anything like that. It's just that it was not time. Now that like you've completed some 10-week cycle or 10-month cycle, it's time now. It's ready for you. Like this is something that someone could have been working on for a whole year or years, and it's finally ready for you. Okay, yep, we have the Temperance. You've been showing the perfect amount of patience. You've been having patience and faith combined, and this is the good news. The good news is that you've been really hoping that the universe like showed up for you, and I'm seeing that it's going to show up for you. Funny enough, I don't know what it is specifically because it could be a range of different things for a lot of different people. It's something that you've really been wanting. For some of you, it's like some big move or some career change, some career promotion, or it's something really big. It's not even like something small. Like it's something that could have like been stressing you out, or something that you really wanted because you know that this could really enhance your life in some way, shape, or form. Someone can be finishing school. It took 10 years to do a PhD or something along those lines, and you're finally gonna get it. Like it's been a marathon, not a race. Okay, and you're getting replenished for the hard work that you've done because of the faith and because of the patience that you put into this. What is some good news for Pal 1 that they will hear? What is next for Pal 1? Yeah, you've been doing this the right way, because the Devil card here. So even though you have had your doubts, like no one is perfect. Like sometimes, some days you did feel like it was really hard, and some days it was difficult to keep a high self-esteem or keep the faith in some sort of situation, but you did not allow that to like waver you. Maybe right now you're like, man, like you're tired of hearing that it's gonna come. Like you just rather it just come, because like you feel like you've been beaten up already. You've worked hard. You've did everything that you can do at this point, and like you're getting frustrated. I'm literally seeing like someone getting frustrated because it's like you've been faithful. You've had the faith and all that, and you feel like, you know, there's not much that you can do on your end. And it's like you could be getting frustrated with the universe. Like, where is it at? Like, what am I doing wrong? There's really nothing that you're doing wrong. It's really like nothing in your way. God is just wanting you to believe it. I hear make believe. Like sometimes it's hard to hold on to faith, because sometimes it seems like you like prayers can be like make believe, or it's just like a fantasy, or it's like an illusion. But like that is really what the devil is wanting you to believe. Like it's very tempting for like some people to let go of faith and to not believe in tarot readers, or not believe in the tarot cards, or not like have faith in like their spirituality, and just like, you know, consent to like the line of thinking that it's all made up. But this blessing that you're about to receive is going to like prove to you, if your other blessings have not already, that it's true. Okay, that you do adhere and follow the divine God, that you are connected directly to source. Like it's some sort of blessing that you specifically asked for, that you are going to be receiving very soon. And divine, they want, like divine is wanting to let you know that you have fully accomplished this goal, and like there's no more fear that you need to have. And like in this situation, it's yours already. Like it's always been yours, honestly. Like this whole time you had whatever this is on your fingertips, but divine wanted you to go through this journey for whatever reason, so it could teach you a viable lesson, so it could teach you how to have faith and how to have patience in the situation. Like I'm hearing that the universe could have been giving you this thing, but the universe wanted to see how you were going to battle with the temptation of folding on your faith. They wanted to see how strong your faith really was, and they wanted to test you. And I'm hearing that sometimes you failed the test, but no, not you didn't fail the test. Sometimes you failed the battle, but you won the war. Okay, and there's someone here who understands that although like you might get defeated on some days, you are ultimately going to win the war. Okay, because your God is a living God. Like I'm hearing like a bunch of like gospel songs in my head. Okay, yeah, the World card. So I was literally going to say with the Two of Wands that you had the world in your hands this whole time. Like whatever it is that you wanted, like whether this was money, whether this was like a career promotion, like whatever it was that you wanted that was materialistic, it was always at your fingertips. It was just a matter of where your headspace was at. And now it's like, now you fully understand. The good news is like you literally have successfully met the frequency that you needed to meet in order to manifest things faster. So now that it took you time to manifest whatever this thing is, it's never going to take this long to manifest anything ever again, because like now you truly know what you need to do and what frequency you need to have in order to obtain these things. Yep, the Magician. This is all about manifestation. This is about ultimately understanding that what is meant for you is already yours. It's like nothing that you have to fight for. It's nothing that you have to convince God of or convince the universe of or anything like that. It's something that is owed to you. It's just a matter of when you're ready to receive that thing and divine timing. So yeah, the good news that I'm seeing that's coming for you is like just an overall better spiritual understanding. This is spiritual enhancement overall. And someone like having more respect for the process of things, instead of like wanting to like rush into things and think that because you didn't get the signs immediately, then it's not for you. Like someone is having much more patience with divine, and when it comes to the things that they're manifesting in their life, like someone is literally becoming a master manifester. Okay, this is the Moon card. So the Moon card is all about to me, you know, the Moon card, I take that as like worshiping divinity, doing the shadow work needed, coping with whatever you need to cope with, and like whatever self-doubt that could be getting in your way, coping with that and moving it out the way so that you're able to truly receive your spiritual inheritance. So the good news for Pile 1 is that whatever you've been working on, not only will you receive monetary gain, not only will you receive like the direct answer to your prayers, but you also have truly built yourself up in a way that you are spiritually enhancing as well, to where you will never have to go through another obstacle in the way that you have went through these obstacles again, because you have truly unlocked a whole new understanding of how to meet the frequency of the things that you want. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. I actually hope that that made sense. This is all about manifestation and people sharpening up on their manifestation skills. 999 might be important for some of y'all, and you might see that a lot in the future, or increments of 2, like 888 and things like that. All right, and 444. But thank you so much. 5552 for some of y'all, but thank you so much for coming this far with me, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Hi Pal 2, if you chose this photo right here, this section of the video is for you. And we want to see what is some good news that Pal 2 can look forward to. What is next for Pal 2? I asked for clear, honest, and concise messages for pile 2. I'm hearing a meditation. Someone could have been meditating. If you have not had time to rest, Spirit is saying that very soon you will be able to set aside some time for you to rest, meditate, do the routine, whatever regimens that you do to like rejuvenate and ground yourself. You will have time to do that very soon. And somebody's like, no, I won't. I have a really busy snow schedule. I said snow schedule, work schedule, right? So I don't know where you might get like, if like, especially like if you live in the East, you might get like a random snow day and your work is going to be like, no work today. We're snowed in. If it snows a lot where you're at or something like that, like you're just going to have like a random day where like work, instead of you having to call off, work is going to call you off, and you're going to be forced to sit down by something that is out of your power to prevent. And this is like, you finally get the time to like rest, the rest that you've been really needing. And that's for some of you who have been working really hard towards your goals. So we have the 6 of Wands. All right, so this is victory, this is accomplishment, this is the finish line. You are finally going to be getting recognized for meeting the finish line, but you're also getting recognized, pal, too, for the for your worth. It's something that you do that you might get overlooked. Typically, I'm getting like work and career, but this could also be like your artistry, your craft. If some of you might be like a writer, or here like journaling or journalist or something along those lines. You could be in a very competitive field. You are finally going to be getting recognized for how good you are. Like someone is going to tell you like, man, like you are really good at what you do. Someone is finally going to give you like the reassurance that you haven't even like been asking for. You might be the sort of person like, you know, you do what you do, you know that you're good at what you do, and you don't need anyone to give you like the accolades for that. Like you don't do it for like the approval of others, but you are finally going to be recognized by the people around you, and people are finally going to see like, man, like people are going to be looking up to you for whatever it is that you do. Okay, so whatever that is, like it could be like a very competitive field where, you know, people might feel like your work comes a dime a dozen or something like that, but it's something about like the way that you are about your craft that people are gonna, your uniqueness is really gonna stick out in the crowd. So very soon you're gonna be sticking out like a sore thumb, and people are gonna like have no other choice but to finally give you the accolades that you're owed. Okay, people, like you're gonna be really proud of your work, and people also are gonna be very proud of you as well. It's like people who were so quick to overlook you initially are finally coming to terms that you are not to be played with. Like you are someone who like you're up there. All right, like you are very talented for pal 2. So what's going on with pal 2? What's some good news that they can look forward to? Yeah, you're getting your justice for the work that you do. You've built, yeah, I know, here I built this shit big brick by brick. Okay, was that training day? Yeah, so I am getting, I'm gonna be honest, like I'm not necessarily getting like someone's getting like a promotion at work, but you might get like upgraded to like trainer or something like that, or like your manager might be like, hey, can you train the newbies? Like the newbies, if you might get like new hires at your job, and your manager is going to start like really leaning on you a lot more, and you'll be able to truly show up in a way that you have not had the opportunity to show up before, where it's like the higher ups have no choice but to realize like, yeah, man, like when we need help, pal 2 is always there to accomplish the things that we cannot accomplish. Like they have to give you your respect. They have to give you they have to like, you know, give you that recognition, because without you, where would they be? All right, no, now I'm not here, Fantasia, where would you be without me? Okay, because that is what it's giving. Hold on, let me write that down real quick. What would you be without me? Okay, so that is like, and like y'all are so cute with it, because pal 2 is like just genuinely asking that question. It's like bigger than even work and career as well. It's like you're even asking like your friends, like, because I feel like people take from Pal2 a lot and they don't say they don't say thank you. Like, they really take advantage of all the things that they're able to take advantage of from you, and they just expect it from you because you don't ask for much either. You're just there, like, you're accessible for a lot of people, you're a resource for a lot of people, but like some people are finally gonna take a double look, they're taking a double take, and they're realizing like, man, like I don't know what I would do without Pal2, like without Pal2 as a resource, without me being able to pick their brain, without them being accessible to me, constantly there for me, constantly like being there for me, like when I'm down and out and able to pick me up. Like, there's like, even your friends are feeling this way about you. They're like, people are finally showing you love, and you're getting a lot of the good karma that you are owed for all of the work that you've been doing. Because it's so crazy, because I feel like you've been doing this work, Pal2, without even wanting recognition. Like, you're not doing it for praise, you're not doing it for, it's not performative. Oh my gosh, now I hear, what is performative action? What is that? Because I know that there's affirmative action, but I'm hearing performative action. Okay, and that's, y'all, like, Pal2 is not performative. Okay, so what is some good news that Pal2 can look forward to? Somebody is gonna be like in the middle of an argument, and that is when they're gonna realize, like, I can't, like, there's no way that I could talk crazy out my neck to Pal2, because they've done so much for me, and I've literally never, like, people are literally just now realizing like how much Pal2 does for them. It's crazy, and you're like, yeah, it's about damn time. Like, finally, I'm finally getting recognition. But it's like, you never asked for the recognition, because you're not doing it for recognition, you're just doing it out of the kindness of your heart. And people are seeing like, yeah, like, I can't just keep taking advantage of Pal2, because they're constantly there for me. All right, and then I feel like before people get these like realization about you, you were just there. Like, you blend in very easily. For people, it was super easy for people to overlook you. This next season for Pal2, you ain't blending in no more. Okay, it's like, great, now I hear sunflower. Every time you're leaving, you don't make it easy. Okay, yeah, that's a song, I'll tag it below. But it's like a sunflower. Like, people don't really recognize the beauty. Like, sunflowers are beautiful and they're unique. Okay, and they have all of those sunflower seeds. Like, people eat sunflower seeds, and they're small, and like, people probably, like, they probably get overlooked. And like, you know, they're not roses. Like, roses are symbolic for romance, and they're seen as like sexy and stuff like that. You know, like, sunflowers, they're useful for other reasons. People are finally seeing just how beautiful you actually are. Like, y'all, Pal2 truly embodies the energy and the frequency of a sunflower. Okay, and sunflowers can grow in extreme heat. Okay, not all flowers can do that. All right, like, you grow under pressure, and it's something about y'all too. Y'all are hot. Like, y'all are sexy as fuck, Pal2. Like, y'all look really scrumptious, and y'all just don't sell sex. Okay, so it's like, you don't have to show off your sexiness all the time. Like, you just, it's not like a priority. But if you wanted to do that, you could do that, and people are really noticing you, because they're like, man, like, Pal2 really holds back. Because if they wanted to like destroy me with one look, they could really do that. Like, it's a good thing Pal2 is not super competitive, because if they were, they would win. Okay, and it's so crazy, because it's like, you won, you're winning, and you're not even trying to win. Like, you're so effortless. Like, imagine if you were not so effortless. Imagine if you actually put in effort. You would run circles around people who, like, you would leave people in the dust. Okay, and it's just like that song, you'll be left in the dust, like, unless I stuck by you. Yeah, like, people are like really realizing for Pal2, like, thank God Pal2 is like a good person. Thank God they're not like competitive, or they're not ego driven. Okay, so the good news for you is that you're finally going to be getting recognition for how amazing you are. So many people are finally going to be giving you those accolades, Pal2. So what's going on with Pal2? What is some good news that Pal2 can look forward to right now? that they can look forward to hear. Yep, some seeds that you've planted earlier, you're finally going to be getting like refurbished for those. You're finally going to be getting the harvest for the seeds that you planted. And not only that, the seeds that you plant, they're good seeds because you make sure that the ground, the soil that you use, what is it called? It's like I think fruitile means that it's bad soil, but it's something about like you're very strategic when you plant seeds. Like you don't just do anything. Okay, you don't plant seeds on dead soil. Everything that you touch comes to life. Like that's people, that's job, that's work environment, that's everything. Okay, that's like friendships. That is, I'm hearing heavily for work environment, especially if you're an earth sign. It's something that like about like you enhance every work environment you've ever been in. And it's so crazy because you're so selfless about it as well, because not only do you work on yourself for yourself, but you help others do things as well. And you're so selfless about it, and it's a beauty behind that people have not recognized before, that they will be recognizing very soon. You are literally the rainbow and you are the pot of gold, Paltu. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. Like, you are a pot of gold that is provided at the end of the rainbow. And I know that's like, I probably sound like crazy, but people really do feel like they hit a pot of gold when you are in their life, because of how much care and nurture you provide into people's lives, and you're extremely consistent as well. So it's like a slow burn for the people who are around you. You create a lot of balance, especially if someone here, it could be a Libra, particularly have like strong Libra placements. It's something about you that is very slow, that and when it comes to like consistency, like you know how to, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I think I mentioned this, something about like a marathon, like cross-country energy, cross-country vibes. Like, you know how to stay consistent and get to the goal line. And this is why like it's been so commonly overlooked, because when people look over at you, like if somebody were to look at you every day, they would not notice the change. But if someone were to look at Paltu and then 10 weeks later they look back at you, you would have gone really far. Like, so much people are like, oh my gosh, like look how far they've come, you know. So you really know how to grow in increments, and I'm just seeing you know how to change for the better. And the change that you have been planning around you, you're going to be reaping the benefits for that. Okay, so what is some good news that Paltu can look forward to? Okay, so I am seeing for some of you, this is like family members who will finally be giving you the recognition that they always have been neglectful on giving you before. These are people who could have rejected you or made you feel rejected, tried to make you feel less than at some time or point in your life before finally coming to terms with, like, people are going to be apologizing to you for like the way that they have treated you before, because they're finally realizing that they were wrong for that. These are soulmates around you who are finally realizing like that you were right and they were wrong, and that you are someone that is very much worthwhile, and that people should have just straight up treated you better, because not on your bad bitch contest you were first place. Like you're in first place. Okay, what song is that? It's your birthday. Yeah, any contest, it's like when people really look at the scoreboard, Paltu is winning. Like, that's the good news. And it's like, you probably don't even care about people recognizing it, because you know exactly who you are, regardless if people want to recognize that or not. But it's like, the good news is literally that you will be getting the apologies that you are owed. And you've been so graceful with it. You have been so unapologetically yourself. So much of who you are, Paltu, that people could not understand at some point, they are finally understanding that now. Okay, and you're so valuable. Yeah, someone here is definitely an earth sign. You're extremely beautiful. You know, you're extremely nurturing, and you know how to stand in your power. You've been consistently standing in your power, and you're getting the justice from that, from the people around you who have neglected to give you that justice in the past. Okay, so that is what I got for you, pal 2. Thank you so much for coming this far with me. I love you, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Hey, pal 3, if you chose this photo right here, this section of the video is for you. Okay, and we want to know, what is some good news that pal 3 can look forward to in the upcoming months? I hear this is something that you could have planned for specifically. And I'm seeing you were very encouraged whenever you were planning to do this. I hear a due date. Okay, someone could be pregnant, but I feel like this is like a vacation. Someone is pregnant. Someone's like, girl, I cannot wait. Somebody got like 2-3 months left. And someone's like planning to like pack a martini. Do not pack a martini in your labor bag. Okay, but somebody's like, I cannot wait till I have my body to myself and I drop this load. Okay, congratulations if that is you. But yeah, someone could be like family planning or something like that. If that's not the case, it's something about 2 months. In 2 months, you're going to be hearing some really good news, or you're planning a trip. Someone could be going on a cruise like when it starts getting like a little bit more warm. Someone is planning on truly relaxing, and you're like, yes, it's something's going on in 2 months. In 2 months, you might be going on like a surprise vacation. Someone might be getting proposed to, or someone could have recently gotten proposed to. I don't know, something big, some sort of big life event is happening. You might be getting some more information on something that you've been working on. There's so much good news. All right, yeah, so someone is learning some more information about like someone around them. This is specifically pal 2, you're gonna be getting some really good news in 2 months. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what this is. I low-key don't even want to spoil it for y'all, but it's something that's gonna make you really smiling from ear to ear. Like, your cheeks are gonna hurt from how happy you're finna be at this news. Okay, it's like a finally sort of thing for some of y'all. We're like, finally, I finally get to do what I wanted to do. I finally get to do this, or I've always wanted to go on this trip. I've always wanted to do this or that. It's something that could take 2 weeks time. I know that if you get a passport and you pay for like the expedited, it's like $200, and then it comes in the mail 2 weeks later. So you might be like going out of country. I hear out of country stay. Yeah, I don't know. If you have like someone in your life who is like, would like plan a trip for you like that, this is what I'm seeing. This could be like a family cruise, or somebody around you who loves you, or they're gonna be planning a trip for you in like 2 months time, and it's gonna be like a surprise trip where you're like, you know, I took care of everything, just pack your clothes, call for work, I don't know, figure it out. This is horrible, but say you got COVID and come on. Okay, oh my god, that's so horrible. But hey, it is what it is. Okay, yeah, somebody's only gonna have like 7 days. Someone is only gonna have 7 days to like figure like, man, like I haven't been on vacation in a minute. I do want to have some fun. Someone is certainly owed this trip. It's something that's gonna bring you so much joy, so much happiness. Someone's gonna have so many options as well. Like if you want to change like your position at work, you're going to be able to do that. Like, someone's going to have a lot of options laid out in front of them, and your biggest worry is really going to be which option should you choose. And it's going to be things that are all going to be like worthwhile. So it's not even going to be like a bad decision. Like, you can't make a bad decision on whatever this is. Okay, and it's something that's going to be very spontaneous. On the go, you're gonna have to just like hurry up and make the decision. You're gonna have to go for it and hope things go well. And someone who is very they plan out like things, and they're very like precise about the things that they do. You're like, hell no, I'm not about to just do nothing on the spur of the moment. But I don't know, I feel like somebody got like a family member who wants to see you relax, and they want to see you spread out your wings and just go for it. And I'm seeing someone really go for it. This thing, I'm feeling like it is a vacation. So someone has been working hard. You haven't had any days off. You got a bunch of PTO saved up. You're gonna be using that PTO very soon, y'all, because I'm seeing someone go on a surprise vacation trip or like a surprise cruise, or maybe it's not a surprise. Maybe this is something that you've been saving up for and you're like, not a surprise. I'm getting ready to go on this trip and I'm going on this trip. I don't care what my boss is saying. I don't care who call out, none of that. Like, I'm going on this trip, okay? Because someone knows that you are owed this thing, and someone is also running into some more money as well. So this time, don't even trip. Like, whatever time that you feel like you might miss out on at work, you're gonna be getting repaid for that time. Like, you're gonna be running into some more money. All right, so it's gonna, like, this might be like surprise tax money refund that might, you know, sneak up on you that you didn't realize you had. Or if some of y'all, like, if y'all have to pay taxes every year, it's gonna be a lot less than what you usually have to pay, and that might surprise you. So you'll be able to like put some more money up if you need to. But I'm seeing like you're gonna be having a lot of options, and these options are gonna be good options. Okay, it's not gonna be like I'm not seeing any financial issues or nothing like that. Someone might have to do their research before they just jump and make a decision on something. What is some good news for Pal 3 that Pal 3 can look forward to? Some good news for Pal 3 is that you're going to be looking really good. I hear look alive. Yeah, you're going to be looking really good in the recent months ahead. Something about 3 months from now. Like, the summer is going to be doing you really good. Now I hear sunshine. Okay. The song Sunshine, I'll tag it below by Jenny and Aiko. But yeah, so someone like the summer is gonna be great. Now I hear summertime. That summertime. Yeah, something about summertime, y'all. Y'all skin gonna be glowing. Your body is gonna be looking up to your standards. Your hair, like somebody's hair, like natural hair, is growing out so long and like voluptuous. Okay, like especially like if you put your hair up or you braid it up or you wear wigs or something a lot, when you take your hair out, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I did not know I had this much hang time. Like, it's just gonna it's gonna like surprise you. Something about like your nails are gonna be longer. It's something about like your overall appearance. Like, you're gonna look so good this summer, y'all. Okay, and it's something about like your appearance that you're gonna look better than how you did last summer. You're gonna look better than how you look right now. Like, in the next 3 months, your skin's gonna be glowing. You're gonna be smiling a lot more than you have before. I don't know if some of y'all can be like summer babies. You have like a summer birthday. Somebody's birthday can be in July or August, sometimes, September, October, I don't know, but around that time, you would have been very much settled into like this new look of yours. Someone's gonna be smiling a lot. Someone's gonna have like smile lines because they're gonna be smiling so much. Okay, you're gonna be getting complimented on how you look just because of how happy you look and how happy you are. All right, what's inside of you is really like, you're just gonna be glowing. Like, I don't even know how else to put this. And it's also, you might like switch up your wardrobe. All right, so what's going on with Pal 3? What is some good news Pal 3 can look forward to? You're definitely gonna be running into some more money, Pal 3. I'm seeing that's like in like the near future, because someone is saving up. Okay, so whatever enemies that you could have had, that like whoever could have like tried to stress you out, you're gonna be having a victory over these people. You might end up having to tell somebody off and put somebody in their place, and by the end of it, you're gonna feel like upset because you're like, man, like I hate getting out of character. I hate feeling I have to tell somebody off and things like that. But it's necessary. So you might have to put somebody in their place in the next like 5 weeks, but by the end of it, you would have set a very like strong boundary that needed to be set. And I bet you whoever it was that you cussed out, they ain't gonna try you like that again. They ain't gonna play in your face again. So, although you might feel very bad about whatever it is that you're gonna have to do, you're not gonna ever have to worry about that ever again. Okay, so yeah, I am seeing that you might be cussing somebody out, and I know that that's not necessarily good news, especially for my pal 3, because I feel like y'all don't want to do that. Like, you don't want to be like that, you know. But sometimes it's necessary, and that's why, like, when things build up for pal 3, I'm seeing like this is something that has built up for you slowly, and you know, it's just gonna come to an overhead. So yeah. All right, but I am seeing so much stability for pal 3 in the next. Like, if you have had money issues, not everybody does, but if you have, you're not gonna come across any of that. And like, money issues does not always mean like lack of money. This could mean like you having too much, or you might having like bank problems because like there's like a limit or a cap on your bank or whatever, you know. Like, more money, more problems is what they say. So like, when people say money issues, that does not mean you don't have money. Like, the more money you have, for those who know, the more problems that you have, because you gotta figure things out after you get the money. But yeah, so I am seeing that you're getting much more stability when it comes to your finances, and something to do with like bank. Like, if you've been having like bank problems, you have been calling your bank every other day and things like that, that's all gonna get sorted out. It's things that you're not gonna have to worry about. That's gonna be the good news, and you're gonna finally be able to, you know, deposit your checks in like a bank that you feel safe at, that like you don't have to worry about any scams and things like that. All right. I'm seeing someone being divinely protected. The good news is that you're not going to have to be argumentative. People around you is going to have a certain amount of respect for you, to where they're not going to like make you feel no sort of way. People are going to respect your boundaries moving forward, and it's just going to be easy breezy, beautiful cover girl for pal 3. All right, I'm not even seeing like, I'm seeing that you're going to have to get through conflict in order to overcome it. But once you overcome it, you're going to have like your boundaries set up all nice, and you're going to be very much divinely protected, and you're going to be looking very good while you are in the midst of this protection. Okay, like I said, I am seeing a lot of money that you're gonna have to move around also, but you know, who doesn't want those, you know, who doesn't want that for themselves? But I don't know, like, I'm just seeing a lot of stability for pal 3 moving ahead, and I'm seeing a lot of protection. Whatever you're planning out to do, I'm not seeing anything going wrong for you. I'm seeing you with your feet up on vacation this summer, feeling good, living good, and looking good. And I'm seeing whatever conflict you could have experienced verbally, like whatever verbal battle you could have went through, it was very much necessary for you to create the necessary boundaries. And I'm seeing that that verbal conflict created more protection. All right, and the overall message here is just continue to blindly follow divine. Continue to follow your intuition, because it's going to lead you directly into this success, this successful relationship that I'm seeing you're going to have, like, spiritually, with the environment around you. You're going to be feeling really good. It's something specifically about summer that pal 3 is going to be feeling really good about themselves. Okay, and you're gonna feel like you let go of the appropriate things, and you're gonna feel good. Like, I don't know, it's something that it's someone that you might have to cut off, or someone that you recently had to cut off before. You're gonna understand, or have like a better understanding of why you had to cut this individual off, because it was very much necessary for you to maintain your happiness. And I'm also seeing someone thinking to themselves like, man, like, I was so sad that I had to cut this person off, or I had to cut this person out, or I had to do that, but now I understand why I had to do it, because there's no way I would have been able to really enjoy myself to this extent have this energy still been around, you know. So I'm so happy I quit that job, or I wouldn't be able to make as much money as I do now. Or like, it's like something that literally held you back. You might be sad about it at first, but eventually you're gonna realize that why it was necessary, because you're gonna be feeling really good and very much protected. Okay, so that is what I got for you, pal 3. I truly hope that resonated for you. Thank you so much for coming this far with me. I love you, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.